Here's all the cards. All right, today we have a special guest here in the Eight of Spades Studio Casino. One of my kids is home sick from school, so perfect day to learn how to play blackjack with your 6th grader. Okay, yeah, there we go. Here's all the cards. Want to help me flip them over?
Oops.
That's all right. It doesn't matter. They're all going to get shuffled up, so you can help me with the whole thing. Okay, don't flip them over this way. This way. Turn it over. Set on top. Okay, we're going to wash the deck. Okay, so this would be good for anybody who's never been to a casino before or never played blackjack. On how it works. So we're starting this as if we're opening a brand new table. Seasoned players, you will see this every once in a while, early in the mornings usually, where new dealer has all the cards laid out on the table so that you can see them. That's so that you know that all the cards are there, that they're not trying to cheat you by, say, taking out certain cards. It's always good to take a quick glance, which is what we did there. So then they'll start by flipping all the cards over and doing this called washing the deck. It's like washing dishes or washing clothes. Okay, so just to kind of start them off with a bit of a mix-up. Okay, we don't have a lot of room right here, so we do the best we can, but it's okay. Then they'll bring all the cards together. Want to help? Just kind of start stacking them up. Just grab some of them. Now, obviously, they don't usually let the players handle the cards in this way. Would be, and I'm sure you put them all in one stack. I'm sure you can think of why. Not that I would take out this ace of diamonds and put it up my sleeve, but somebody might. Okay, give us. Yeah, I saw that. The cameras are watching. Yeah, so new players, there's casinos always, they have cameras pointing down at the tables, just like this camera is pointing down at this table. And if you ever get into a highly contested hand or scenario, get that back over here. I'm going to kick you out of my casino. That you can ask them to go back and look at the tapes. They have somebody there. They'll call the floor man over, or the pit boss, and they'll get on the phone and they'll review it. Now they won't, not that I've ever seen, won't let you see what's on the video, but they will call back and say, yeah, you were right. The dealer should have paid you, or the dealer took your money when they should not have. So, or they'll say, no, the dealer did everything right, you lose, that sort of thing. Okay? So, you want to help me with the shuffler? We're going to... No, keep them there. All you're going to do now is push the buttons. We're not going to let the player be actively engaged with the shuffling other than operating the machine. I'm sure the casino, as much as they won't let you, the player, touch the cards, is not going to let you manage the shuffle yourself. Go ahead, sorry. Habit. Pushing the button there, that's not giving any real influence, I don't think. So just bear with us while we go through this. Whoops. Sorry. Our player here, not yet, stop touching the cards, please. Our player here is going to, she has the basic strategy card. She will follow it if she feels like it. Go ahead. And she will bet in units that she determines. Okay, if she, are you going to follow a betting system? Like Fibonacci or Martingale or anything?
Maybe.
Okay, press. Well, these are things you should know before you start playing. of how you're going to play, what you're going to play. So new players, if you've heard about this great new system called Martingale, I recommend that you read up on it, that you watch all of my videos, and that you know what you're getting into before you start playing. Or perhaps, go ahead. Or perhaps you will play like many players and arbitrarily change her bet. Or she may stick to the strategy sometimes, and then like real players often do, suddenly do real crazy things like split tens, or go ahead. Or not hit a 12 to a dealer 2. These things happen in the casino. So you get to be a real player. Now, what are we missing here from a casino?
Money.
We'll have some money here in a minute. We're not quite to that point yet. In the real casino, if you just opened up a table, you're not going to be putting out your money right away. You're going to wait for them to complete the shuffle procedure. And when that is done is when you will give them some money and they will give you your chips. So now's a good time to flag down the waitress and order yourself a drink. What are you having, whiskey? Go ahead.
No, I think I'm going to have a milkshake.
What are you gonna have? Don't touch. If you this thing's too noisy for the camera. So what do you don't want whiskey? What are you gonna have?
I think I'm going to have a milkshake with extra milk.
Okay, good choice. I'll take the whiskey. Thank you. Ahead. So regular viewers know that I always show you the entire shuffle procedure, in addition to showing you all the cards, so that you can see that I'm not setting it up in any particular way. We're getting there. Also teach you all a bit of patience. Now, some casinos have the continuous shufflers. Some people don't like those. Some people don't mind. The only thing that I've read about those is that since it's faster, since they don't have to stop and shuffle, that you get more. You play more hands per hour. So what you can expect is, since there's always a house edge, that your expected loss rate per hour will be higher because you played more hands. Go ahead. Which is probably what motivates the casino to do it, to use those, as well as you don't have to have as well of a trained dealer, because just putting cards in the slot is a lot easier than a manual shuffle procedure. Okay, now here's our familiar cut cards. We're going to put one on the bottom. We're not going to cut the deck. Well, we will cut the deck right now. So I will set the deck up right here. You get this. You get to insert it just about anywhere you want.
Which side is up?
That's the top. There you go. Nice cut. That's all the touching you get to do. Okay, so now I, the dealer, will look to penetrate about 75, maybe 80% of the deck right there. Playing heads up against the dealer, this has consistently gotten us at least 45 hands out of a 6-deck shoe. Sometimes more, but never less. Okay, so the other things, well, so money. Money was one thing that was missing from the casino. Take that. Okay, so at the casino, to get started, you need to buy some chips. So you never hand anything directly to the dealer. If you want to buy in, you put your money about right here, somewhere along the insurance line, past your betting circle or your betting square or rectangle, whatever. Sometimes it's like a logo. So go ahead and put that on the table. There you go. So I see this. The dealer says, okay, there's $5. Okay, and in this casino, these chips are going to be, well, we're going to break this down into units. Okay, so if this is $5 is 50 units of 10. Okay, so or in other words, 1 unit is 10 cents. So we have, we're way off the strip here. Okay, so there's 10. So that's 10 units of 10. So that's like $1. So that's 1. That's 2. 3. 3.50. 4. 4.50 and 5. Okay, the casino will lay the money out or your chips out in some way like this. They'll take this and they'll drop it in the little they have a little slot over here that and a little weighted plate that pushes the money down into the box. You don't see that. You won't see that again. If you leave the table with any chips at all, you will take those to the cashier's cage to cash them in. They don't want the casino does that. They don't want you leaving with money. That's obviously their business. So the more steps that they make it for you, and the further removed you are from the actual money, makes it that much harder for you to get it, making it easier for them to keep it. Anyways, there's your 50 units, which this is a 10-cent table. Okay, so there you go. This is a 1 unit minimum table. So the 1 unit is one of those white chips. The red units are 5 units. The blue units are 10 units. This is a 100 unit max table. So if 50 units is $5, it's a $10 max at this table, or 100 units. Now you probably won't get there, but you might. If you bet that whole 50 on the first hand and you win that, suddenly you'll have 100 units. If you can bet that again. But if you win that, you'll get paid 100, but you wouldn't be able to bet 200. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So the only other thing missing from a casino are the flashing lights. So we're gonna have some of those here on Kids Day at the 8 of Spades Studio Casino. All right, and then we're also missing all the noise, but you won't be able to hear us talking there. Okay, so the first card out of the shoe is what's called a burn card. No one plays this card. No one gets to see this card. It just goes off to the side over here. Okay, and now you put your wagers out. So you're going to put your money in the betting circle, in your betting spot, whatever you want your first wager to be. By the way, I should say this table, as usual, is a dealer stance on all 17s. The strategy card she has is the appropriate strategy card for that. No surrender. Insurance pays 2-to-1. Blackjack pays 3-to-2. A full 3-to-2 rather than a 6-to-5, which unfortunately we're starting to see more and more of these days. Okay. Okay, so first wager of 6. So what the dealer is going to do is they're going to go across and look, make sure that everybody has their bets out. So if there was somebody else sitting here or here and they don't have a bet out, they may pause and look at them and say, are you going to play? Okay, and then they won't often say it, but then the cards will come out. But as soon as, up till now, bets could could still be added. Once this card is revealed, no more bets can be added. So you just gotta, you know, usually once you get into the flow of it, it's not a big deal. Okay, so okay, so these are your cards, and now whenever the dealer has a face card or a 10, they're going to check to make sure that they don't have an ace. If they have an ace, then that means that they have a dealer blackjack, and you're going to lose that hand unless you have a blackjack. Okay, so 6 to a dealer 10. What are you going to do? Do you need to check the card, or is this one pretty obvious? Okay, so when you want a card, single finger tap or draw towards yourself. You can sometimes you can do this if you're in a game where the player doesn't touch the card. So right, here you go. We'll learn the hand signals today. Okay, now you have a 12 to a dealer 10. I can tell you right away, to help save a little time, basic strategy was going to tell you to hit that. Okay. 22, you bust. Okay, so you lose that. And I had a 19. So, you know, when you had a 12, you weren't going to beat my 19 anyways. Okay, whoops. I'm going to keep track of the number of hands that we get out of this shoe. All right. Players thinking how much they want to wager here. Oh, big bet, 10 units. Good luck. Uh-oh. So, when the dealer shows an ace, it's possible that the dealer has underneath here a 10, which would give the dealer 21. Now, what the casinos offer is insurance. So the dealer will swipe their hand across like this and say, insurance, and then you will decide. Basic strategy says never take insurance. If you get insurance, you would put down, so there's a bet of 10, you would put down up to half of the amount of your original wager, so it would be 5. If you win, you get paid 2 to 1, so you would win 10, and plus your 5 back. So you can still win on this hand.
No insurance.
No insurance. Great. Actually, it's not that you win on this hand; it's that you don't lose on this hand. You would get back the you would get your 5 plus the 5. I misspoke. That is being what insurance is, to protect you from loss. So did you hit? You did. 19 to a dealer ace is
this standing?
Okay, so to stand, just wave your hand over your card. Yeah, something like this. Usually, if you keep it in close to the chest, they'll tell you that they want it out where the cameras can see it. The cameras usually only cover the table, just like this. So you got to go like this, which you did. That's fine. So you stand on 19. 313. His aces are 1s or 11s. The 8 of spades. 13 plus 8 is 21. Next hand. Okay, 20 to a dealer 6. That should be pretty simple. Okay, player will stand. 17. Dealer stands on all 17s. When the casino pays you back, they will put your wager next to your other wager. Okay? Then they clear the cards. You can also play more than one position if you like, and you would get different hands. You can play up to 3 at the 8 of spades studio casino. Some places will limit you to only 2 hands. You're not wagering? And keep in mind, you can get up and walk away at any time. Okay, here's a good example. They're going to want you to put your entire wager up in one single stack. See how this is this big mess right here? They'll either ask you or they will stack it for you. They want it all in one stack. Okay, so that's a wager of 5. Good luck. Player has a 10 to a dealer 8. You want to check your strategy? What does it say? You are here, 10, go across to the 8, and it says what? D? That means double down. If you want to double down, you're going to put this up to the same amount. Some places will let you double down for less, usually only when you're out of chips. But you would put the same amount right here behind it. So if you want, and you'll get 1 card. So if you want to double down, you can do that. The strategy is in your favor. That's the best play to do, even if you don't feel like it. But that doesn't mean you have to do it. You have free will. You can make your own choice. So she's just going to take a card, which means if she wanted to, she could hit again after this card. It's a 7. She got a 17. Perhaps that was good, because if this is a 10, she would save herself. So how does the song go? Never hit what? The song says, never hit 17 when you play against the dealer. Forgot to put it in airplane mode. So we're going to stand right there. You don't have to be quite so dramatic, but that's fine. 19. You lose again. Okay. Next hand. Wait, bet of 3. Oh, look at that. Dealer ace. So again, I will ask you for insurance. If you don't want insurance, shake your head or wave it off. Okay, no insurance. Let's have a peek. Dealer does not have blackjack. So 7 to a dealer ace. That looks like a hit. 17. Okay. 3, 13. 17. Push. Okay. No win, no loss. You can change that bet now if you want. You can make it more, you can make it less. You can do the exact same thing. While she's making this decision, let's give a shout out to Derp to the Max, fellow classmate and subscriber. Yes? Alright, Derp to the max. What's that, 4? Oh, gonna have to check for an ace. No, it's not there. 19 to a dealer 10. Is stand. 20. And next hand. Well, you still have plenty of chips here. 3. There's an 8. It's a 12 to a dealer 4. What does the card say?
It says to stand, but I'm going to scratch this.
Oh, she's going to deviate from basic strategy. She's going to hit this 12 to a 14. Okay, so that's 15. Going to hit a 15 to a 4. So this is like a real casino. That would be 18 to a dealer 4. Those are 2 nice draws. They probably going to win you this hand. Well, certainly that 3 would have made a 17, and this 3 would have made a 17. So, and 24, dealer busts, and you get paid right there. Congratulations. Are you counting cards or something? Is it how you knew that's what was coming up? No? Yeah, I count the cards too. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, 5 cards. Wager of 5. 5 units. What is that here? That's 50 cents. Player has an 11 to a dealer 7. You want to check the card there? It's gonna just for the sake of our viewers, the card is telling you to double down an 11 to a 7. It actually tells you to at this table double down every 11 except to a dealer ace, which would mean you put another 5 units there. You don't have to. Some casinos, as soon as you make that motion for a hit, even when you were supposed to double down, they'll throw you a card instantly. Other casinos, and depending on the dealer, will say, "Are you sure?" giving you an opportunity to check yourself. So I'm one of those dealers. But she's insisting she wants a card, and that is a 15 to a dealer 7. She's going to hit the 15. That is what the strategy says. Look at that. 18. $17, you win. Congratulations. She cheating? You don't have to call security. Another wager of 5. 7 to a dealer 4. Gonna hit that. 17. Okay, stands. 9. 18. Another wager of 5. This is hand 10, by the way. Well, peek here is no dealer blackjack. 13. $13 takes a card. 23, it's too many. 20. Wasn't working for you either way. You need a nice win streak. That's our first 10 hands, by the way. Go ahead. 3. So you often see the dealer flip their hand over, especially after they've touched chips. They'll go, and then they'll show. This is to show the cameras and the players that they didn't try to steal some money, because they have to show their hand. Okay, so still a wager of 3. 10 to a dealer 9. Again, the card, does the card say to double down to a 9? No, that's fine. I already know. The card does say to double down except to a 10 or an ace, but she just wants a hit. Correct?
Yes.
You have to show. Even though you already did. 21. You good with that, right? Or 11, but you can't double down. 13. 21. 22. I'm just teasing.
I cannot count.
You only have to count up to 21 in this game. I was messing with you. Another wager of 3? I'll do that sometimes at the table when I'm the player, and people are having a hard time counting up the total of the cards, and the dealer gets a 22 like that. I'll go, 21, and everyone will go, but then they still get paid. So 16 to a dealer 2. I know it's not very nice, is it? But it's funny. 16 will stand. 9, 19. 3. There's an ace. What do you want? You want a... No. You need your second card. What is it?
Ooh,
Monkey, monkey, monkey. Think that's it?
Yes.
Soft 19 to a dealer 6. Will stand. 13. What's the card that kills you here?
All of them.
An 8. It is not an 8. Dealer bust.
Yeah.
Same wager, 3 units. 15 cents. No, 30 cents at this table. 14 to a dealer 2. Gonna hit. Gonna deviate from strategy. Strategy would say to stand there. Are these... Can you see through the cards? 19. You good? Some casinos, they won't ask you again once you hit 19. But then some people... I have seen people hit a 20. I've seen people double down on a 20. And the crazy thing is he won. He got the ace. 16... 17. 19 beats a 17. Congratulations. Next wager. Bumping it up to 5. 50 cents. A 14 to a dealer 3. Gonna hit it. Deviating from strategy, basic strategy. Basic strategy would say to stand there. 17. And she's good at 17. 13. Well, that saved you. That would have been a dealer 19 all totaled up. 16. 20. Not good enough. Should have hit again. Should have hit that 17. Can't think that way. Well, you can think however you want. Your money, your choices. Three, 10, 5, 21. You don't have to do a thing. Now, 21 is player blackjack, natural blackjack. Gets paid 3 to 2. That means for every 2 units you have out there, you get paid 3 units. It's also known as time and a half. So you get 3 plus you get an extra payment of 50% of your original. So there's 3 plus 1, and a half. Now that's a quarter, but that represents a half of a unit. Most of you are used to how I do things now. When you get a blackjack, they'll put the original wager on the side, and they'll put the bonus payment, which is what the blackjack 3 to 2 payment is, on the top, straddling the 2 to signify that that's what that is. They will take your cards away like this before they reveal their hand or continue to the other players, just so that they know that you're now out of the game. In case they get a 21, they won't call it a push or anything like that. And then they'll show if there were other players, they would have to hit this, but since the hand is already over, these cards go away. That was 6-16 for the dealer. Okay. Next hand. Another wager of 3 units again. 18. Let's have a peek. Make sure the dealer does not have a blackjack, which he does not, which I do not. 18 to a 10 will stand. That's good. 17. Pay the player. And next hand, that is going to be 4. Player 18 to a dealer 4 will stand. 11, 21, that's 4. 17 to a dealer 9 will hit. Good luck. 27. You don't see 27s very often. So let's see. 19. So you knew that, huh? So you went for it. Big 5.
Wait. Is there a way I could do... Oh, I can do 3. Can I change it?
I haven't revealed the card yet.
3. I like 3.
And that was the right thing. So sometimes you can't move your hands fast enough, but if you speak up, wait! If you catch the dealer before they flip that card, hopefully they'll be able to stop. 16 to a dealer 3. Will hit. Will, again, deviate from strategy. 17. It has worked out fairly well for you so far. You stand there. 13. Uh-oh. Let's hope it's not the 8 and that would have busted it. 19. Would have actually made the dealer 20 if he had not hit. So it's a losing hand either way. That's the next 10 hands. That's 20. So we're getting close to halfway out of an expected minimum of 45. You still have plenty of chips. You still have more than half your stack. You actually have 25 and a half, including this wager of 3. Good luck. Ace check. It's not there. 12 to a 10. Will hit. That's appropriate strategy. 22. So you were looking at 22. 12.
Can we make this a 3 somehow?
Put it. Okay. So she doesn't have enough single white units to make her next wager. So when you want change, you put that, before the hand starts. This is where you put it if you want to bet it. You put it somewhere out here. Okay? And the dealer will know that that's what you want. They'll give you change. They'll show it to you. They won't put it in your betting circle in case you didn't want to make that whole bet. They'll put it next to it. That shows that this is not an active wager. Okay? So when it's over here, it doesn't mean anything. And if she was to leave it there, chips like that, they would ask you, what do you want to do? Wager of 3. 20. 20 will stand to a dealer 9. 19. There you go. And wager again is 3. 13 to a 2. Again, deviating from basic strategy, taking the card. 13, 16. We'll stand on 16. 12. Looking for a picture card. 18. You couldn't have taken it anyways. Wager is 3, 10, 6, 15. Gonna hit a 15 to a dealer 6. Not recommended. 25. Player bust. 10. Well, again, that wasn't working for you, but again, wager is 3. An 8 to a dealer 9. Take a card. 13. Will hit again. 20. 20's good. 17. Wager is 3. 9. Insurance.
No.
Insurance closed. Let's have a look. It's not there. 19, we'll take a card. 13. 16.
What does RH mean?
On the chart, RH is surrender if available, or hit. Surrender if available is usually only available on the first 2 cards, so you're well past that. Okay, so what is that? Is 8 plus 5 is 13. 16 hitting to an ace. 26. 18. Hasn't been a very good shoe. That can change any minute for the worse. 20. Stands to a dealer 5. That's a good choice. 7. 17. Congratulations. Let's put you on a winning streak here. Wager of 3. 9. 2. 15. 2s are dangerous. Gonna hit a 15 to a 2 again, deviating from basic strategy. 20. How did you know? 10. 20. Push. That's what this signal from the dealer will mean. They'll knock the table. Push. No win, no lose. No decision, other than nobody won or lost. Same bet? 19 to a dealer 9. Will stand. 18. Wager again is 3. 20 to dealer 7. Will stand. 12. 20. Push. By the way, that was the next 10 hands. That's the total of 30 we've played so far. Player is down a little bit, but she's got, you know, at least 15 hands to come back. Wager is 3. Shoe hasn't been very good. Oh, that's not bad. Can't complain about that too much. The only thing that would be better is a solid double down, but this is a guaranteed win of 3 plus your bonus 1.5 for blackjack. 15. If you haven't already, let's give this video a like. Thumbs up. Wagers 3. Yes? You adding to it? You want to change that in?
Please.
Just like before, you put it out here anytime. So this will be, they'll call this color in or check change. Check change if you're getting you know, going from a large denomination to a smaller denomination. When you're doing it this way, they'll call it color up, because you're coloring up. You're changing the color of your chips. You ready?
Yes.
20 to a dealer 9. That's easy. Stand. Don't you wish you had that every hand? 18. Again, wager of 3. Well, player 18, I'm going to have to ask you for insurance.
Is that 18?
That is 18.
Okay.
Do you want to insure your 18? No insurance. Insurance closed. Let's have a peek. Dealer blackjack. Them's the breaks. Wager is 3. Pair of 2s to a 9. I'll tell you that the card says would say to not split, which she is not going to do. She's just going to hit, correct? If you wanted to split, you would put another stack of the same amount out there, and you would give this signal of both of both fingers out like this, kind of like a peace sign that shows you want to split the cards, in which case one bet on each and they would become their own independent hands. However, we're just taking a hit. 4 becomes 13 to a dealer 9. Looking for an 8 or less. 8 of spades. I always tell you that 8 is the most important card. There it is, 21. You don't want to hit that, do you? No. They usually won't ask. 19. Congratulations. Has anybody ever seen anybody hit a drawn 21? I'm sure it's happened. Somebody wasn't paying attention. But I bet at a less than ethical casino, they went ahead and gave them the card. That's your wager? 3 again? 8? 15 to a dealer 10. Actually, let's have a peek. Oh. And that's why. Dealer Blackjack. You're still in it. You're doing all right. Wager of 3. Oh. You're going to call for it? What card do you want?
10.
The 10. I like it when people call for the monkey. Usually that's really with like a double down. Or sometimes you'll hear people ask for a picture card, because the jack, the queen, and the king have pictures on them. But you don't have that. You have a soft 17 to a dealer 7. Basic strategy does say to take a card to hit. Now you have a soft 19. And you will stand with 19 to a dealer 17. Congratulations. You improved your hand. Wager is 3. 17, dealer to a dealer 5. You want to hit your 17?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Hitting hard 17. Sometimes when you do these very strange moves or do bets that are out of character, the dealer will call out to the floor man, hitting hard 17. Because that might signify that you're a card counter and that you know that a small card is coming up. 25. Or just that you're deviating from basic strategy. I should leave that there while we complete the hand. And look at that. Would have given a 21 over here. So I guess it was worth a shot, huh?
Yes.
Wager is 3. 20 to a dealer 7. Will stand. 10. 20. Push. No decision. No win, no lose. Next hand. Stays at 3. 6. 16 to a dealer 3. Basic strategy will tell you to stand. You've had good luck of deviating from strategy, more or less. 25, too many. 13. Again, the wager is 3. This is going to be hand 40, by the way. So we're getting down into the shoe here. Dealer Ace asked for insurance to a soft 13. So that's a 3 or 13. Insurance. You have to give me some indication of whether you want insurance or not.
No.
Okay, insurance closed.
Wait, is this the monkey? Is this the monkey?
That's there's the monkey. You didn't see that, did you? My mistake. I forgot to just peek. I flipped the card. I should have just gone like this. You're going to hit your soft 13 to an ace.
Yes.
20. You'll stand there. 20. Push. Okay, that was hand 40. So you got to figure at this point, you got about 5 hands to get back your losses. Wager again is 3. An 8 to a dealer 6. An 8 will appropriately take a card. That is a 14 to a dealer 6. And she's going to hit that again. I will say that the basic strategy would say to stand there. Are you sure?
Yes.
14 hitting. 19. Well, if this is a 10 under here, that would have made 21, so, or 20, so 15. 17. What did you have again? 8 plus 11 is 19. Well, good job. Again, wager is 3. 11. Let's check for the ace. It's not there. Now, again, the strategy is going to recommend doubling down. Are you sure? She's insisting on just hitting for a 16. Is that a hit? You have to draw like towards yourself. Okay, good. 16, 26. 19. So you weren't winning that hand either way. Repeat the bet of 3 units. 14 to a dealer 2. Deviating from, she's basically throwing basic strategy just out the window. There's almost this entire shoe.
This is basic strategy.
24. Player busts. 5. Wager is 3 again. 12. Dealer 4. Again, basic strategy would tell you to stand. She's going to hit. 22. 11. Again, that would have been trouble. How did you know?
I am a genius. The monkey is telling me.
This just a bad shoe.
The monkey is telling me everything.
What's coming up here is hand 45. So we made it to our expected number. This is a wager of 2, correct?
Yes.
21. So you get
Monkey,
2
monkey.
plus 1
Monkey.
for hand 45 to dealer 17. Okay. Wager is 3. 20 to dealer 7 will stand. 13. 21. I keep telling you, the 8's the most important card. Nothing you could have done here. Like, you couldn't take that 8. That was hand 46.
Wait.
Well, the bet by the bunny of 3.
No, it's a monkey.
A monkey that looks that has bunny ears. 15 to a dealer 10. Will hit. That is the correct action. 23. That's no good. 20. That was 47 hands.
And another bet made by the bunny.
Okay, bunny or monkey. Again, a
It's a bunny
wager
monkey.
of 3. 19 to a dealer 9. Will stand. Uh-oh. 11. 14. 16. Come on. 23. Wager is 3. And there's our cut card. This will be the last hand. This is hand 49. 20. 20 will stand to a dealer 6. Ooh, 11. No picture, no monkey, right? Right, monkey? You want to see one of your cousins? No. Oh. 21. All right. Well, this table is closed after 49 hands. Let's cash you in. Put your chips out here. Okay, well, I don't have to give you any, to color you in because you don't have anything that works its way up. But let's see what you have left. 10 plus 5 plus 3 is 18. So you're down 32 units from your original 50 unit buy-in. These are worth 10 cents each, according to the original $5 buy-in that you had. So that's 18 is $1.80. So you take your chips as this table is closed. You go to the cashier and cash them in, get some money back. Or you can find another table. This casino, however, is closed for the day. Thank you for playing. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you feel better. Go back to school tomorrow. Maybe you learned something else here, something real. All right, folks. Bye.
The bunny wants to cash in.
Oh, the bunny wants to cash in? All right, bye. Well, he's got to go to the cashier's cage.